Today we're learning how to solve radical equations. Just like what we did all the solving questions before, we're always using pandas reverse to solve for x. I have the anchor chart of pandas in front of my room. Pandas refers to P parentheses, E exponent, M multiplication, D division, A addition, S subtraction. So on the warm-up question, I want you guys to find the solution of a quadratic equation. So you're solving for x. There's no method. You're just using pandas reverse to solve for x. So let's use pandas reverse. It's called set map. So subtraction, addition goes first, and then division, multiplication. The last two things is exponent and parentheses. Let's see, in the question, I have addition first, which is our backyard. So we remove the backyard by subtract 3 on both sides. So on the left side, positive 3, negative 3 canceled out. On the right side, it becomes 50. And we bring down what's left over. As we did before, I want you guys to have the big line. 2x plus 3 squared equal 50. And then we can use division and multiplication. Divide the 2 on both sides. So the 2 and 2 canceled out. It left me x plus 3 squared equal 25. Okay, then x plus 3 squared equal 25. I can use exponent because we see the square. To remove the exponent, I need to have a square root because we know square root and square, they can cancel out. So on both sides of the equal sign, I put a square root. On the left side, square root, square cancel out. It leaves me x plus 3 parentheses. And on the right side, square root of 25 refer to my perfect cheat sheet on the wall. It is 5. However, square root of, if you see a square inside the square root, remember, it will always give you positive and negative number. So x plus 3 equal 5 and x plus 3 equal negative 5. You may take notes. Square root and the square inside always split in two cases. Okay, then the first case, I subtract 3 again on both sides, x equal 2. And on the second case, subtract 3 again on both sides, x equal negative 8. Okay, now I got the two answers, x equal 2 and x equal negative 8. That's a review of how to solve x using set map. And today we're gonna solve radical or the square root equation. Remember, when you solve something, you always need to do the opposite operation and try to get the variable by itself. So the opposite of subtraction is addition. Opposite of division is multiplication. And the opposite of E exponent is take the square root. Oh, E is the exponent, is take the square root. So solving, always using set map or pandas reverse. Step 1. If you see subtraction, addition, or the backyard, always remove using the opposite operation. Subtraction or addition, they are opposite. And then step 2, you will see division and multiplication, they are opposite operation. Then exponent, you'll see probably square and use square root. And parentheses, every time you see parentheses, you do set map again inside the parentheses. Okay. And note, remember the equal, when you see equal, you put a big line. So let's do the example problem together. First step, remove subtraction or addition. I see the backyard is -5, so I need to plus 5 on both sides. So once I put plus 5, -5, and positive 5, they can cancel out. And it left me 2 square root of x plus 9 equal 8. 3 plus 5 gives me 8. Okay, now step 2. I can use division or multiplication to get rid of the 2. So I divide both sides by 2 to get rid of it. So 2 and 2 cancel out. It leaves me x plus 9 equal 4. Okay, then E is the exponent. And you know exponent, square root and square, they can cancel out. Now all we need to do is I put square on both sides. Okay, once I put square on both sides, the 2 and square root cancel out, leaves me x plus 9. And on the right side, 4 square is 16. Okay, probably you'll ask me why there's only one case, there's not two cases, because every time you see square root and then square outside, one case only, one answer only. So now last step, parentheses. Every time you see parentheses, you do set map again. I see positive 9 or plus 9. I want to remove the plus 9 by subtract 9 on both sides. Now x equals 7 is the final answer. There's only one answer because the square root is inside. Let's go back to the warm-up question. If the square is inside, always two cases. If the square root is inside, always one case. So for this unit, always one case. Because you know, if I have a square root and I cannot have negative number, that's wrong. Square root negative number will give you imaginary number. I don't want it. Okay. Now I'll do one more question for you. Then you guys need to finish the paper by yourself. I'll do question 7. Okay, question 7. Step 1. Do set map S and A, S or A. However, I don't have a backyard, so step 1 is already done for you. Now step 2, division and multiplication. Okay, I do have the 2 as the front yard, so I need to divide the 2 on both sides. 2 and 2 cancel out. It leaves me 3x minus 11. Square root of 3x minus 11 equal 7. Okay, then the third step is square root and square the e exponent. So every time I see square root and a square, I know they can cancel out. So outside will be square, inside will be 3x minus 11. Okay, I see the square root is inside. Square root every time it's inside, there's only one answer, because square root cannot be negative. Then 7 squared. Okay, now square root cancel out. Leaves me 3x minus 11 equals 7 squared. Refer to the perfect cheat sheet is 49. Now I see the parentheses again. Parentheses. Set map again. Okay, now I need to do set map again. It's a minus 11 SA, subtraction or addition, so I plus 11 on both sides. Those negative with 11 and 11 cancel out. It leaves me 3x equal 49 plus 11 is 60. Okay, now I see a front number division or multiplication again. Divide by 3 to remove the 3. Then x equal 20 is the final answer. Okay, now finish the back of the worksheet and turn it in before you leave.